evidence to suggest that the Tamil Nadu police is downplaying these arrests. They say that stringent sections of the UAPA have been invoked against the 5 accused. The 6th is dead.
Good evening to all our viewers. See, it is very important to realize what has been happening in Tamil Nadu ever since the ban of PFI. Never before in like any other state in India, 20 incidents of petrol bombing have happened all across the state. Especially the highest number of bomb attacks, petrol bomb attacks, happened in the city of Coimbatore. So already Coimbatore is a city which has been on alert. And as you also discussed on the show, in 2019, when the Easter bombing attacks happened in Colombo, the highest number of people who were being quizzed by the police were from Palakkad, which is a neighboring district of Coimbatore and Coimbatore. So Coimbatore has always been a hotspot of terror ever since the 1998 terror attacks which killed 58 people happened. 12 bombings, 58 people had died. And it is very interesting to note that even back then, the DMK was in power in Tamil Nadu. And today, a very serious, very serious act of terror by God's grace has been averted on Tamil soil. On the 23rd morning, if you compare the Easter bombing and this particular incident, you can realize that these two were festivals belonging to different religions. A Christian religion.
My question to you was very specific, and you've had an elaborate preamble. You haven't come to the point still. But let me bring in Dr. Vikram Singh. Sir, do you find this alarming? Is the threat? Is there anything to suggest that the threat is being downplayed? Because Mubeen was under the scanner even in 2019, but apparently let off for lack of evidence.
Gauravji, this is scary to say the least. I would say that there is a lot that needs to be done, and every evidence after the blast indicated that this is a terrorist act, with the background of Mubeen and Mubeen being on the radar of the NIA. And what was the recovery at the site of the blast? Ball bearings, shrapnels, marbles, nails of aluminium and iron, and other telltale materials that are invariably used the world over in homemade contraptions and such IED blasts. And to say that it was a cylinder blast is an attempt to cover up the whole incident. I'm very disappointed by the very professional Chennai police, the Tamil Nadu police, coming out with something that it was a low-intensity blast. The low-intensity blast was there to ensure that a bigger blast of the cylinder takes place, giving rise to a lot of incendiary burns, incendiary materials being thrown, and then the blast would have killed so many people had it been programmed and done well. Well, Mubeen obviously bungled up the explosion, and because everybody was lucky and they did not result in many casualties, it was only the person who was fixing the bomb, he died. Well, if he was on the radar of the NIA, then the basic thing, it is not rocket science. I would repeat, it is not rocket science. Such people should have been on the radar and they should have been treated as such. Even now, I would say that apart from the UAPA, provisions of the National Security Act should also be invoked against all of them.